What is up, YouTube? Thank you for clicking on my video. Today I want to talk to you about making money passively on Pulsechain using PulseX. I want to begin with a clip from Richard Hart. Shout out to the YouTube channel Obscure Crypto Gems. This is from his last stream. I'm just going to play 2 minutes of it, and he gives an example of what yield farming LP providing is, and then I'll go into depth after this.
So you're gonna be able to bridge in your ERC20. So let's say you got Link, or let's say SHIB, because we had like $2 or $3 million of SHIB sacrifices just for PulseX. So let's say SHIB comes in, you got your SHIB on the Ethereum network, you bridge it with your free SHIB on the Pulse network, or I'm sorry, you bridge in your Ethereum SHIB, you pair it with your free PRC20 SHIB. Now you're on the PulseX SHIB pair. It would really be called eSHIB and SHIB. SHIB on the Pulse chain, eSHIB on the Ethereum bridged in. And you're going to make 0.22% on the fees, on the trades. And then you're also going to get an extra incentive token because we want you to bridge in that value to back up the value to make all these PRC20s valuable. Because what if we've got, so we got your JPEG, your logo, we got your code on our chain, same exact code. We got your ticker symbol, and we got liquidity. Now, do you want to go trade on the Ethereum network and pay $30 or $20 a swap? Or do you want to trade on our network and pay 2 cents a swap? Your call. And so I think we're going to be able to reduce Ethereum's fees and help Ethereum be a better network by getting rid of the load on it, by loading up our network, which has way higher throughput, way less, no environmental destruction. It's just better. It's good for both networks. I think it'll be good for Ethereum, and it'll be good for Pulse. And we've already seen this with other chains, except those are less efficient. So like Polygon tried to do this. It's, as you said, it's price pumped hard as heck. Every L1 Ethereum competitor has done very well because that's where all the fees are and that's where all the users are.
So I've said this in a few of my other videos, but he's mentioned Polygon right there. Another layer 1 solution for Ethereum. And whether it's Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, Avalanche, all these other projects similar to Pulsechain. And when I mean similar, I mean other Ethereum solutions to the Ethereum congestion. All the users are on Ethereum, and we can coexist with Ethereum and all these other networks because there's that many users on Ethereum. Now, if you look at Polygon and all these other projects similar to Pulsechain, they've all done amazing, except they don't have the game theory, right? The deflationary tokenomics, and the biggest airdrop in crypto. All right, really quickly, if you guys want to support the channel, hit the like video, hit the like button. But a quick slideshow. All right, I'm going to keep this very brief. How to be a liquidity provider and how to make money passively on Pulsechain. Liquidity providing sometimes is called yield farming. Okay, there's many different ways you can farm yield in crypto. Liquidity providing is just one of those ways to farm yield. Essentially what you do is you lock your money up, no time lock usually, and you get a portion of the fees from every transaction on that pair. Now, if you just heard what Richard said, you also, besides the fees, you will get the incentive token on Pulsechain. I think on the testnet it's called PRT right now. That might not be the final name, but not only will you get the fees from all the transactions, you will also get a new token to incentivize people to do what I'm explaining to you right now. For example, if you were an LP in the PLS-PLSX pair, you would make money anytime someone swaps PLS for PLSX. Pros and cons, okay? This is important to note. Ooh, what is this? Pros and cons, make money passively, right? Not only do you make the fees, but you'll also get the incentive token. The biggest risk in liquidity providing is called impermanent loss. All right. If you want to, after this video, you can Google it, read more about it. Essentially, what it means is if you have a pair in the two different assets you have diverge in price. So one goes down, one goes up from where you entered into the liquidity farm, you could potentially lose money. Okay. That's the easiest way I can explain it. When the two prices of the pairs that you're farming diverge, right? From the point that the price value of when you started farming those assets, if one goes down, one goes up, you're gonna come out with a little bit less money probably. On a scale from 1 to 10, how risky is this? If you've never farmed yield in crypto at all, I'd say this is one of the more riskier ways to farm yield because you can experience impermanent loss. On Pulsechain, you will be able to stake your PLSX, and you will be able to stake to a validator your PLS. So you do not have to liquidity provide. You'll be able to make money passively on Pulsechain without taking this more risky maneuver, which is liquidity providing. However, a lot of people will be liquidity providing because in this example that Richard just gave, normally when you farm liquidity and you have this pair, you're providing the asset on both sides, right? Say I'm liquidity farming USDC and Hex. That means I have to have equal dollar amounts of USDC and equal dollar amounts of Hex, right? If I have $10,000 of Hex, I have to have $10,000 of USDC to liquidity farm that pair. Pulsechain has the largest airdrop in history. So if you remember Richard Hart's example right here, he said Ethereum SHIB and P-SHIB. In this situation, anyone who wants to farm yield on this pair is already getting half of the pair, right? That's the airdrop. So it's going to require a lot less money for them than typical yield farms to come on over to Pulsechain. They already have one copy for free, and they can bridge with the Pulsechain bridge their Ethereum SHIB, and then they can make money on any transactions between these two, as well as the incentive token. And I said impermanent loss, that's the risky thing about liquidity providing, right? Impermanent loss occurs when the pair, the two different assets you have, diverge in price. I believe so. Correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong. I'm not an expert. I'm just trying to share information that I think is correct. In this case, we would think Ethereum SHIB and Pulse SHIB would be pretty similar in price, right? You could say the same for many of these tokens. EHEX and PHEX, I imagine will be pretty similar in price, right? So this could be looked at, in my opinion, as a less risky way to provide liquidity if you've never been an LP before. All right, so just something to keep in mind. But besides liquidity providing, you will be able to just stake your tokens. However, this might be something that you want to get your feet wet with because Pulsechain is a rare opportunity in crypto. This airdrop is not common to airdrop the entire Ethereum system state. This isn't something that happens every day. And so it's really kind of a thought experiment, not even really a thought experiment because it's actually happening on Pulsechain. But it's going to be very innovative to see what happens. I'm excited to see what happens. If you don't want to be an LP, that's fine. You can just stake your tokens. But this might be something to try out, considering that you're getting a copy of whatever pair you want to stake or liquidity provide for. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're still watching this video, comment your favorite flavor of Skittles below. If you don't know what Skittles are, sorry about you, but what's your favorite flavor of Skittles below? And subscribe if you like Pulsechain content. Comment a video idea that you want. Sometimes when I see, hey, will you make a video about this or a tutorial about this, I'll try and do my best and get something on that topic out. Thank you guys in advance. Happy Easter. God bless you all. Have some good time with your family this weekend. Until next time.